Welcome to a new video. Today we're going to talk about the 1-3-4-3 system. Do you know what the biggest problems are and what the biggest advantages of this system are? Let's get to work. The 1-3-4-3 system is a system with a central center back and two wide center backs, two wing backs, and two central midfielders, one central striker, and two wingers. It is a flexible system that can transform in the defensive phase into a 1-5-4-1, and in the attacking phase into a 1-3-2-5. Advantages of this system are that it is suitable for pressing and continuous attack, numerous possibilities for rotations in the attacking phase, stability in a low block. Disadvantages? Spaces behind the wing backs, large distances for the wide center backs to step out, and frequent numerical inferiority in midfield, 3 versus 2. What kind of players do you need? Central center back who can handle 1 versus 1 situations, fast wide center backs, highly dynamic wing backs, central midfielders who are energetic and strong on the ball, wingers capable of playing in the half spaces and offering depth, and a striker as a false 9, target man, or hybrid. When it comes to the defensive phase, let's start with pressing. In this case, we will show pressing against a 1-4-3-3 system. At the beginning, it is important that our central striker covers the opponent's number 6 in his shadow, and after the pass is played, directs the press toward one center back while preventing the pass back to the goalkeeper. The near winger presses the center back who receives the ball, while the far winger presses the number 6. The two central midfielders mark the two opposing midfielders. The near wing back steps out to press their full back, the near center back steps out to press the winger, and the central center back provides cover. The far center back shifts laterally toward the striker, while the far wing back narrows in as the fourth defender in the line. Our pressing trigger is their fullback, while we are willing to take a risk with the far fullback and far winger. In the mid-block, compactness is crucial. Some of the principles are forcing the opponent's attacks toward the wide areas, using the striker to mark the opponent's number 6, narrowly positioned wingers, and patience while waiting for pressing triggers such as a back pass, a poor first touch, or a negatively oriented body position. In the low block, we drop into a 1-5-4-1 system, and our principles are the following: maximum compactness, a narrowly and deeply positioned team, narrowly positioned wingers defending the central areas, forcing attacks toward the wide and flank areas with man marking inside the penalty area, and making depth runs after winning the ball. The attacking phase is your creation and depends on what you have identified as the opponent's weaknesses in your analysis. Will you build up with 3, 4, or 5 players? With 2 holding midfielders or just 1? Will you play long balls? Will you take more or less risk? That is your creative choice. In the second and third zones, express yourself as well. Will you use narrow or wide wingers? Inverted wingbacks? Will the central center back step into midfield as a number 6? Will you create rotations between wingback and midfielder, or wingback, winger, and midfielder? The most important thing is to arrive in the final third with as many players as possible. If you found the video educational and interesting, make sure to subscribe, share, and like the video. Feel free to leave a suggestion for the next video in the comments.